everybody. Okay, now focusing on Soony Bono. He was born in February 1935 in Detroit, Michigan. Um, and so he always wanted to be a songwriter and he always wanted to be, successful. And in the movie, they focus on how he was told no a lot. Um, he always believed he had songwriting talent, but he got a bunch of no's. And a lot of people criticized him because he only knew three chords. But he always said that three chords were going to make him famous. And he was right, but it took a while. Okay, so getting to the relationship with Cher, and then I'm going to move on from that because that wasn't his whole life, so I don't want to focus on it too much. Okay, so they met in 1963 or 64. Um, okay, I think he was 29, or he was a bit older than she was, and in the movie, um, said she was 17 when they met. So back in those days, in the 60s, it was very unlikely that someone would be a roommate or someone with that much of an age gap. And so in the movie, when he found out her age, he kind of freaked out for a second and thought he could be in trouble with the police. But she assured him that her mother wouldn't really do anything. Um, like press charges or anything. So, okay. Then they became famous, like I said, and he just wanted to be successful. And so when he was successful, he thought that was it. He was happy with it, but she always wanted more. So then they had a couple hits, and then the Sonny and Cher show came up because there was always banter when they would perform together, and people liked the banter. So then that's how the show came about. But by the time the show came, their marriage, I think, was on the edge of almost divorce, or there were definite cracks in the relationship by that point. And the more time they spent together, the more it was evident they were going to get divorced. Now, one part I want to focus on a little bit is there's been a lot of speculation on whether or not how long they were actually married for, because some people say they were only legally married for a couple years, but according to everything I looked at, they were married from 1964 to 1975. So that's give or take 11 years. That's quite a chunk of time. Okay. So after they split up, he became the mayor of Palm Springs only because he wanted to open up a restaurant in Palm Springs, and he had had difficulty and problems with getting whatever he needed to be able to open it up. So he successfully ran for mayor, and he had a term of 4 years. And he died in 1998. So he was a member of the board or whatever until his death, but he actually was the mayor for 4 years. So, another reason why I didn't want to do a separate video is because I don't think Sonny got enough credit for stuff on his own, because a lot of people put him together with Cher, but he was really smart and he knew things about the music industry that not a lot of people knew, and he was eager to learn. That was huge too. So, and I really think that they could have been happy Although maybe, I don't know, maybe the age thing was not a problem, but became like an issue later on because sometimes when you have an age gap, there's a need for, or one partner feels like they have to help the other person, and so the roles can change drastically, and that can inform the relationship too. So and also, as I like to say, as far as relationship goes, there's probably a lot of stuff that we'll never know because a lot of this stuff happens behind closed doors, and only the two people involved really know what happened there. So there's always that piece. All right, bye guys.